I think that actually could be a reason. Guys are familiar with playing a certain way that was centered around them. And so to try to sacrifice, some of that comfort and familiarity for something new, I think takes time.
What has been the difference, let's say, in the last 3 weeks as opposed to the last 3 months?
I think it's just an accumulation of time together. We're a little more efficient at both ends of the floor because we've played together longer.
You guys, is it a thing where you're staking out territory and kind of feeling the other guy out and seeing what they're all about? Is it?
I don't know if it's like that. It's just more, we're all having to change and conform and play, a new way with new pieces. And we didn't get a training camp with this style of play, and the Princeton obviously didn't do any favors for what we're trying to do now. So it was kind of like wasted time, So it's just the amount of time we've played together, trying to figure out an identity. And I think we're still trying to figure it out, but the more we play together, the more familiar we are.
When you figure this team, as you mentioned, with the Princeton was built for a different coach, different coaching system, is it really any surprise that it took this long?
I still think we'd love for it to come along faster. We're disappointed it's taken so long for us to find any type of success, but at the same time, it is, understandable in a way, at least, inside this team. I can see why it's taken us a while in some respects.
How much adjustment have you had to make since you came back to your game and the way you've normally played throughout the years?
It's been a big adjustment for me, but, it's one that I embrace and just want to try to keep pushing forward and trying to be a real positive factor on the team.
So how much sense of urgency is there on this team, knowing how many games are left and what you guys need to accomplish in those games?
We have to be very urgent. We can't take our foot off the gas. We got to try to win every single game we can. And, with I think 23 games left, we got to win the vast majority of them. So there's no sense of taking our time or taking anything for granted.
Looking at what this team has done so far this season, obviously now, as you guys point out, you've come a long way. Are you hopeful? Are you confident?
Yeah, I think we all feel optimistic and confident. But we got to stay humble and hungry and just fight and try to scrap and get every single win we can. So there's no time to sort of be overconfident. We just got to keep building and try to not take anything for granted and see that improvement. If we have a little bit of improvement every day, we should win most of our games.
Do you feel you are having a little bit of improvement?
I think so. I think that's a big reason why we've won 12 of our last 16, I believe. So it's an opportunity for us to continue to just get a little bit better while winning games, and then we'll really put ourselves in a position to make it in.